Today we're going to discuss in this video if it's worth to buy a GoPro Hero 4 in 2019. If it's worth over buying a GoPro Hero 7 or a GoPro Hero 7 Black, because this is a Hero 4 Black Edition. In this video we're going to discuss the specs, the video quality, the audio quality, and then in the end a conclusion if it's worth it or not. So first of all, we're going to discuss the specs. The specs of this camera are: it can film in 4K 30 frames per second. It can film 1080p and 120 frames per second. It shoots both in 60 megabits per second, which is good, but not as good as Sony's action camera. It doesn't have stabilization, but that's no problem. That's for another thing. Blah blah blah. 2.7K in 60 frames per second, 4K in 30 frames per second, 1080p in 120 frames per second. It is waterproof with a case, and it's good enough. The battery comes along in a 2-hour range or 3-hour range of filming, but you never have that big of a card in here. Differences between the GoPro Hero 4 and the GoPro Hero 7. The sensor is older, but that's in my opinion not a problem. It isn't waterproof without a case. This doesn't have stabilization and it doesn't have voice recommend. Why? The quality is still really good. Let's see footage of 4K. This is 1080, and now we're going to see a footage of 1080p 120 frames per second, slow motion. This is the audio test with a case, which is really bad, but listen to it.
Audio veel beter is zonder case. Het is ook met een gestrekte arm. Wat je kan zien, gestrekte
And this is the audio test without a case, which is not as good, but it's something. The really strange noise is not from the wind, it's partly of the wind, it's partly of my skateboard, sorry for that.
audio test terwijl ik aan het skaten ben zonder case met een beetje wind, dus gestrekte arm, audio test, test.
And then this is the conclusion. So would I recommend buying this over a GoPro Hero 7, 6, 5? Yes, it's still good in 2019, it's still good quality. Of course it isn't the best, but that's because of the sensor. Sensor isn't the best in here. Sensor isn't the best in the GoPro Hero 7 as well. At night you will get less shaky footage because you have no stabilization on this. And that's why it's like the stabilization will warp everything. It's really strange, ugly, don't do it. So I would recommend this over a GoPro Hero 7, or just like a cheaper option, because probably in America you can buy it for like $80 or something. I don't know, I'm not from America or somewhere else, I'm from Europe. So yes, I would recommend it. So if you find it in a cheap version, definitely buy it, except it's good. You have a case, waterproof casing, you can go underwater and everything, it's nice, it's good for your vacations or your action sport. It's, for me, in my opinion, it's a good camera. That's it. See you later. Bye.